Running footsteps, whispers, snatches of song, and the occasional sighting of the famous brewmaster who established his brewery here over 190 years ago. The lightworkers are drawn to this locale like moths to a flame.
Well, we heard rumors that the ghost of Alexander Keith still roams the hallways here, checking on his brewery, making sure it's being run smoothly, everything's up to standards.
What is now a popular brew pub and tourist attraction once was servant quarters.
In his time, it was the basement of Keith Hall, where he lived. Him and his wife and children lived.
Kimberly says she is not psychic, but she feels she is a spirit magnet.
I've been told that some people attract activity, not because, not in a bad way. I think that perhaps because I'm actually one of the few members that actually hear most of the voices.
4 infrared cameras are set up, monitors and recorders for electromagnetic fields and voice.
I'd like for us to get something. I think it would be interesting. I mean, it's certainly got historical significance for Halifax.
Lindsay comes to the lightworkers with her own experiences.
I've been touched, I've heard voices, but nothing hurtful and nothing that I'm really afraid of.
The newest member of the team is a self-described skeptic.
I don't jump to conclusions on every little thing that we might pick up when we're doing these things. I think it's good to have somebody who's going to analyze what's there with a more of a scientific look at it. I've seen a lot of shows on TV where all they want to do is go in and actually find something, and they'll do anything to find anything to make it look like we found something. So with me on it, it's going to take a lot to convince me that it's not just a piece of dust that's floating by.
So we're here hoping to connect with the ghost of Alexander Keith or anyone else who would like to talk to us tonight, make contact with us.
It's the start of a long night.
So we are the light workers. My name's Kimberly.
My name's Lindsay.
My name's Rob.
My name's Megan.
And I'm Steve.
So if you want to talk to us or address any one of us, you now know our names.
Sound in the brewery market has its own way of traveling, so there is a lot of contamination from outside despite the thick stone walls. Then, a noise that everyone, including the Eastlink TV crew, heard.
It sounds like someone just ripped one. Like we thought it was you, so we started laughing. What we all heard was what sounded like someone passing gas. And we all kind of laughed. We thought there was somebody out in the hallway that had passed gas, but in audio review, while I was going through my audio, I came across what sounded like someone saying, "We're out here."
As the night wore on and the building quieted down,
and then I started to get quite a cold feeling down my back and on my right hand, and my right hand didn't warm up for quite some time, which is a very strange experience.
And the self-described skeptic was given something to think about.
Felt like a hand was on my leg. Very distinct feeling. I didn't think too much of it. And next day, after I finally got some sleep, I got up, I got in the shower, and I noticed I had bruise marks on my leg from where that hand had, what appeared to be a hand anyway, had touched on my leg.
Kimberly is convinced there are spirits in the old brewery. They may be shy. She's not giving up.
We would like to go back in, if they'll let us, and maybe just focus in the early morning hours when the building is completely shut down and see what we find.
You can follow the Lightworkers investigations on this website, lightworkerspi.com. In Halifax, I'm Barb Anderson for Eastlink Magazine.
Watch Eastlink Magazine. You'll be glad you did.